There was a time, not that long ago, when boxing fans dismissed a British heavyweight for one simple reason. He was British. Lennox Lewis changed that perception, and today, Anthony Joshua is redefining the modern age heavyweight. Joshua came to boxing at age 18, late for most fighters, but not for a heavyweight. He was a special athlete. Someone his size isn't supposed to be able to run 100 meters in just over 10 seconds. And he took to boxing right away. As soon as he won Olympic gold in 2012, Joshua was a national hero. But he didn't turn pro until 14 months after the London Games. So his handlers reintroduced him to the British public by scheduling bouts in 6 different cities in his first 8 fights. They knew exactly what they had. They were making sure everyone else knew as well. To no one's surprise, Joshua moved quickly. He was already a 10-round fighter when, in bout number 14, he took a definite step up in quality of opposition.
London, are you ready for me?
They say he's not been tested. Those who say that are right. But he'll get a test tonight against another man who is unbeaten and has plenty of ambition as well.
In front of a healthy crowd of 13,000 at the O2 Arena in London, Joshua met Gary Cornish, who was 21-0. They clashed for the vacant Commonwealth title. The fight lasted 97 seconds. A right hand started the devastation.
Joshua looking very sharp here and nails it with a right hand inside the first minute. And Cornish looking unsteady. Joshua looking to measure him up. Could this be gone in the first? He's caught him with another right hand, and Cornish is in desperate trouble already. And it's stopped. It's all over in 90 seconds. Anthony Joshua's biggest test on paper has turned into his quickest win.
Cool and calculating by nature, Joshua was emotional for this one. It was a domestic showdown for the British title, a fight that had to happen.
But an awful lot on the line personally for these two, as White says he wants to expose Joshua as a fake.
Seconds out, first round.
You just get the sense that any second something could go off here. And again a wobble. Again it was the left. Then a right comes through. Joshua sticks his tongue out at White. White in survival mode here already. The legs don't look good at all. And Joshua just grins at him. And White is starting to come apart here already. White just swinging and hoping, and Joshua smirking at him with contempt.
After the bell ending a lively first round, the fighters kept punching, creating instant chaos.
Well, that was Joshua hitting after the bell, and White not having any of it. White's lost control. White has lost control completely. And what's happening here? Everybody's in the ring.
After order was restored, White, keeping his promise to stand and fight, caught an overconfident Joshua with a counter left hook. There was no hiding the truth. Joshua was stunned.
Joshua's hurt. Joshua's in big trouble. Massive turnaround here. White going for it. And Joshua, for the first time in his career as a professional, shaken. No grinning and leering now. This became hard work in that last round for Anthony Joshua.
As it turned out, Joshua proved something. To us and to himself. He could rebound after being hurt. But he handled the moment with poise. He quickly got back into the fight.
Now Joshua is starting to take the tempo away from White.
Oh, he's got him. Finally got him. Is this the breakthrough? White looking to hold on.
He was in control when, in the 7th, a right uppercut absolutely obliterated White.
He's hurt.
Surely no way up here for Dillian Whyte. It's stopped. It's over.
Joshua had won in style, and more importantly, with toughness.
Just listen to that reaction. The buzz, the hype that is building around Anthony Joshua, fight by fight, just took another big leap forward. What is 2016 going to bring for this man?
In April 2016, Joshua challenged newly crowned IBF heavyweight titleist Charles Martin, an undefeated American southpaw who was void of serious credentials. That Martin came to London to face Joshua less than 3 months after having won the title told you all you needed to know. Martin was, in essence, selling the title. But with a reported purse of $5 million, who could blame him?
And tonight the feeling is that this man is about to knock that door off his hinges. Could it be Anthony Joshua's date with destiny this evening?
Martin did very little fighting, and from the start, there was an unmistakable vibe. Joshua could and would end the fight at any given moment.
Every time they come together, you can just hear the reaction in the crowd. They are waiting for an explosion here. There's the right hand from Joshua. And he's tagged again, this time with the left hand. And there's an unsteady look about Charles Martin here. As if to say, what on earth was that? Still, a minute 40 left in this second round. And he's down again. And Joshua on the brink here strolls into the corner as if to say, job done. And Martin looks like he's been wrecked. Destroyed. Over. Done. Britain has a new world heavyweight champion.
Some fighters are remembered for the moment in which they realized their lifelong dream by becoming a world champion. For Joshua, winning a title was nothing more than a launching pad to much bigger things. Only 10 weeks later, Joshua returned for his first defense.
That's the entrance of a man who believes he is a sporting superstar and a man who believes genuinely that he is going to reign for a very long time.
His opponent, 6'7" American Dominic Breazeale, fought in the same 2012 Olympic competition that was won by Joshua. But he was 17-0 as a pro. Still, he hadn't shined in his most significant wins, and he was viewed only as a mild threat.
It's a highly charged, raucous atmosphere in this arena as Anthony Joshua prepares to go to work. Joshua swaggers out casually, arrogantly.
Joshua showed a different dimension against Breazeale,
Oh, good body shot there.
The legs are completely gone.
who soaked up far more punishment than had any of Joshua's previous victims.
Too much speed, a lot of power there. Breazeale wobbled again.
Breazeale's trying to get some big punches of his own off, but he's been pushed back. Oh, terrific.
Yeah, pinned up against the ropes here.
Joshua almost finished Breazeale in round 2.
Joshua ripping through the defenses once again.
What we already knew was that if you move away from Joshua, he'll go and get you with patience and precision power punching. What we learned from the Breazeale fight was that if you walk to him, Joshua will pick you apart and overpower you.
He's taking the shots and coming forward.
He doesn't want to come forward like that.
The one-sided fight lasted into the 7th when the challenger had no more resistance to offer.
And that's what he gets in return, a three-punch combination upstairs that rocks the head back. And then Joshua goes to work and puts him on the floor. And Joshua get the finish here in round 7. Everybody on their feet. Breazeale fighting for his life now, but he's down again. And it's all over. Howard Foster's waved it off. He's got nothing left. Anthony Joshua does it again.
The brave Breazeale had lasted 7 rounds, same as Dillian Whyte. Up to that point, 7 rounds was the longest Joshua had been forced to go. Joshua finished 2016 by facing 2 men in one night, but only one of them was wearing trunks and gloves. It made sense to match Joshua with the tall Texan Eric Molina, because 18 months earlier, Molina had surprisingly extended WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder 9 rounds. And down the road, Wilder figured to be Joshua's defining fight. Joshua's other opponent sat ringside. That was former heavyweight champion Vladimir Klitschko, who would presumably next face Joshua. The defense against Molina was a potential trap fight, but the ever-maturing Joshua kept his focus. Molina's one and only chance was to land his big right hand. Joshua didn't even let him try, riding his superior speed and skills.
Suddenly, there's some venom, there's some acceleration in Anthony Joshua, and he goes to work very negative from Eric Molina. He's thrown nothing. Maybe he feels safer at this range, but Joshua, like the Predator, is going hunting, and he's going hunting now. Right hand flattens Eric Molina, who is slumped in his own corner. Great work there from Joshua. That right hand found its way home.
Saudi offense. Molina does not want to be in here now. The fight's over.
Stopped in the third round. Anthony Joshua defending his IBF heavyweight title in emphatic fashion. And just a smile now to you, David, at ringside, as if to say, we may meet down the line.
In the immediate aftermath, Klitschko entered the ring and said to the crowd at the Manchester Arena, "You want it? You got it."
The young lion and the king for so long.
On April 29, 2017, Joshua defended against Klitschko in front of 90,000 fans at Wembley Stadium in London. How big a fight was it? Ringside seats were being resold for the equivalent of $45,000 US. It was the most anticipated heavyweight title fight since Lennox Lewis-Mike Tyson in 2002. Klitschko was 41, and he was coming off a 17-month layoff. Those numbers aside, he represented an immeasurable jump up in class for Joshua. Some viewed this as a classic Marciano Lewis, Holmes Ali passing of the torch moment. But the odds makers and bettors weren't so sure. Joshua was only a 2-to-1 favorite. Joshua won the first 4 rounds on 2 of the cards, but it was in the 5th and 6th that this fight turned into an all-time heavyweight classic and the strong favorite for fight of the year.
Joshua pouring on the pressure early. Klitschko's trying desperately to hold on.
In the 5th, a series of punches downed Klitschko.
Klitschko's cut on the cheek. A nice hook by Joshua.
Klitschko is down for the 12th time in his career.
By the round's end, however, he was stunning a suddenly exhausted Joshua with a left hook.
That bought him some time and may have stunned Joshua for a moment.
41-year-old heavyweights aren't supposed to show such resolve. In the 6th, Klitschko connected with an overhand right, and this time it was Joshua who was picking himself up off the floor.
The gulf in experience that exists between these two is evident.
Oh, he hurt bad.
Right hand down goes Joshua for the first time in his career.
At that exact moment, there wasn't a soul in Wembley who would have given Joshua a prayer of survival. He seemed finished.
And the education continues, Paulie, for Anthony Joshua here in round 9.
Until he summoned whatever it is that makes a true champion. After 10, Joshua was slightly ahead on 2 of the 3 cards. In the 11th, 2 knockdowns and a fantastic and dramatic finish made that scoring meaningless.
Oh, right uppercut! Jack the jaw of Klitschko, but he's still standing! Left hook down goes Klitschko for the 2nd time in the fight! Klitschko trying to survive as it's an onslaught by Joshua! Down goes Klitschko again! And just like a famous local bridge, Klitschko now spending this fight falling down. Remember, no 3 knockdown rule. It's over. It's over. Mamma mia, he's done it. Anthony Joshua defeats Vladimir Klitschko. AJ does it in style. What a fight.
Humbling fight to watch. Tremendous heart shown by both guys. Tremendous character. And Anthony Joshua showed what a true champion he is tonight. Let's mark.
Here we go. Now, Joshua, the Olympic gold medalist, looking to get back those titles. Meanwhile, Ruiz, he was a 15-to-1 underdog in that first fight. More than a 2-to-1 dog in this one. Late first, Joshua lands a nice right hand, opens up that cut on the left eye of Ruiz. If the bodies look a little different, well, one guy gained 15 pounds, one guy lost 15 pounds. I'm not even going to bother to tell you which is which. I think you can tell. All right. Then, see that late round 4, comes off with some power punches, fires off a few there. And then round 7, Joshua with the big right hand. Ruiz firing back. Round 9, they're mixing it up. Head, body, head again. You know, Joshua's sort of in control pretty much throughout here. He wins by unanimous decision. He regains the IFB, IBO, and WBA titles.
Weaves nicely underneath, so good defensive skills by Joshua, and a return right hand. Good. Another uppercut. That hurt Pulev. Pulev's on the ropes. He's hurt. He turns his back. That's the set. Pulev on the ropes again. Turns away. Does he want any more? The uppercut. Pulev hurt. Pulev is rocked. He's on shaky legs, and down he goes. The finish. Third knockdown of the fight for Anthony Joshua. Right hand, and down goes Pulev.